Greetings and welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at the 2022 epic science fiction film Avatar: The Way of Water, directed by James Cameron and starring Sam Worthington, CCH Pounder, Zoe Saldaña, Kate Winslet, and Sigourney Weaver. Let's begin. 16 years after the Na'vi repelled the RTA invasion of Pandora, Jake Sully lives as chief of the Omaticaya clan and raises a family with Neytiri, which includes sons Neteyam and Loak, daughter Tuk, and adopted daughter Kiri, born from Grace Augustine's inert avatar. Spider, the Pandora-born human son of the late Colonel Miles Quaritch, frequently visits their children while being raised by the scientists who stayed on Pandora. To the Navi's dismay, the RDA, led by their new leader Francis Ardmore, returns to colonize Pandora as Earth is dying due to ecocide. Among the new arrivals are recombinant Navi avatars implanted with the memories of deceased human soldiers. Quaritch's recombinant serves as their leader. A year later, Jake leads a guerrilla campaign against the RDA. During a counterinsurgency mission, Quaritch and his subordinates capture Jake's children. Jake and Neytiri arrive and free them, taking the lives of several of Quaritch's soldiers, but Spider is captured by Quaritch, who recognizes him as his son. After the RDA fails to get information from Spider, Quaritch decides to spend time with his son to draw him to his side. In turn, Spider teaches Quaritch about Na'vi culture and language. Aware of the danger posed by Spider's knowledge of his whereabouts, Jake and his family exile themselves from the Matikaya and retreat to Pandora's eastern seaboard, where the Metkahina clan gives them refuge. There the family learns of the ways of the reef people. Kiri develops a spiritual bond with the sea, and Loak befriends Tsirea, the daughter of Chief Tonowari and his wife Ronal. After defending Kiri against Tonowari's son Aonang, Loak apologizes at Jake's insistence. Aonang and his friends then entice Loak to a trip into a sea predator's territory and leave him stranded. Loak is saved from the predator and befriended by Payakan, a tulkun, an intelligent and pacifistic whale-like species whom the Metkahina consider their spiritual brethren. Upon his return, Loak wins Anuang's friendship by taking the blame for the trip, but is told that the Payakan is an outcast among the tulkun. Later, Kiri links to the Metkahina's underwater spirit tree and spiritually meets her biological mother Grace, whose consciousness lives within Pandora. During the link-induced trance, Kiri suffers a seizure and falls unconscious, nearly drowning. Jake summons Norm Spellman and Max Patel for help using their medical equipment, where they diagnose Kiri with epilepsy and warn that she cannot connect to the spirit tree again, as doing so may kill her. Although Ronal saves Kiri, Quaritch tracks Norm and Max's aircraft to the archipelago where the Metkahina live, bringing Spider with him. Quaritch joined forces with the RDA's marine operations, led by Captain Mick Scoresby, and commandeers a whaling vessel that hunts tulkuns to extract an anti-aging serum called Amrita. Quaritch's squad raids the archipelago, interrogating the tribes about Jake's location to no avail. Quaritch then orders the whalers to take lives of tulkuns near the villages to draw Jake out. Loak mentally links with Payakan and learns that he was cast out because he went against the pacifist ways of his species and attacked the whalers who took the life of his mother, causing many deaths. When the Metkahina learn of the tulkun killings, Loak rushes off to warn Payakan, followed by his siblings and friends. They find Payakan being hunted, and Quaritch captures Loak, Tsirea, and Tuk. Jake, Neytiri, and the Metkahina set out to confront the humans and rescue the kids. Quaritch forces Jake to surrender, but Payakan attacks the whalers, triggering a fight between the Metkahina and the humans. Spider cripples the vessel, and Neteyam rescues Loak, Tsirea, and Spider, but is fatally shot by one of Quaritch's men. Devastated, Jake and Neytiri go back to save their remaining children that were recaptured. Jake faces Quaritch, who uses Kiri as a hostage. When Neytiri does the same with Spider, Quaritch at first denies their relationship, but desists once Neytiri cuts Spider across the chest. Jake, Quaritch, Neytiri, and Tuk end up trapped inside the sinking vessel. After a tense skirmish, Jake strangles Quaritch unconscious and is rescued by Loak and Payakan, while Kiri recovers Neytiri and Tuk. Spider rescues Quaritch but refuses to go with him and rejoins Jake's family, who welcomes him as a true son. After Neteyam's funeral, Jake informs Tonowari of his decision to leave the Metkahina. Still, the chief respectfully identifies Jake as part of the clan and welcomes him and his family to stay. Before vowing to resume their campaign against the RDA, Jake and his family accept and live their new life at sea. If you enjoyed this film, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below letting me know which movie you'd like to see me do next, and what you thought about this movie. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and goodbye.